Hello, please, and welcome. I'm Shinobi VTuber Robin Osiria, and today we will be playing through and reacting to the new Wuthering Waves version 2.2 main story featuring Cantarella, Cartethyia, the Aero Rover, the new playable area, the inverted tower, and more. So I'm very excited. I'm very much looking forward to this story. And without any further ado, let's get it started.
You there, Abster?
Abster? How cute.
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
I love the rover.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
Do you have the capability to fly that high, Abby? I feel like if Abby had the ability to fly that high, then that could have come in handy before.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Wuthering Waves has made so many improvements since release, especially with Abby. I wasn't a big fan of Abby when the game first released, but they've done really well with him and his relationship with the rover. I think they're really cute.
Hey, come on. It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglet Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Oh, hello, Cantarella. I'm just going to run around as her through most of the story. You know, I might change characters at some point, but I think Sanhua and Camellia can probably handle it. Oh my gosh. What is her name? Caconia?
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Her voice is so pretty. Her voice is so pretty, and she is so cute. Hi, cutie. Hello. She makes me feel relaxed and warm. I'm gonna pick that. I think she will be a playable character. Almost certainly, I would say.
A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece.
Her design is very intricate. You know, I feel like she is almost certainly a playable character.
Salutations, Rover. My name is Chacona.
Chacona.
I'm glad to have met you.
Hi, Chacona. She's so cute. You're looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you.
She's so beautiful. I love her boots. Look at these. They almost look like flowers.
Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
You're fine. Her eyes are so beautiful. Look at this. She has this like half, not quite a pupil. I don't know what to describe this as, but do you see this design in her eyes? It's very cute.
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartethyia. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartethyia since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
She's so beautiful.
Recreate the frequency.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartethyia?
That was a couple months ago.
Better. Even the small smallest things count.
You know what? If they are to take the opportunity to kind of like recap this a little bit, I think that would be cool. Hmm? Because we just met her at the end of 2.0.
Let's see here.
I don't remember the details of the conversation, honestly.
Here, some emotions there. Textures.
Pretty.
That should do it.
Is she gonna play us a song? She's so pretty.
Now then.
This is kind of like,
Time for you to tune in to your memories.
yeah, it feels nostalgic. Is this how we get the Aero Rover? Whoa. Rinascita? Have we been to Rinascita before? You know what? This is Wuthering Waves. I'm sure that we have. Oh! Oh! Is this how we recap the end of 2.0? Excellent. That's very helpful. There's two of us. We heard you like Frover, so we made an additional rover, Frover.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate.
Whoa, our eyes are shining. Hello. She's cute. She's a cutie.
Glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them.
This is like a different version. This is not the conversation that they had in 2.0, yeah? So she's also in this
What is the
dimension?
meaning of this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice. Then tell me, am I their resonator?
I feel like she's not their resonator. I feel like that would be too obvious. That's a question I have yet to answer myself.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Thrunodian.
Leviathan? Do you think that is the
You
creature
really don't have any idea?
in Cantarella's character teaser? Resonator showcase? I think so.
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleurdelys.
Fleurdelys! That's the name of the new boss. The new boss! I mean, I
I
know...
also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me.
I understand why these games release like the names and visuals of the new bosses in the version, because they want to show off the new content to attract players to the new update. You know, I understand. But I wish that they didn't. You know, I wish that they didn't. I wish that I did not know that she was talking about the new major boss.
You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Abby.
You rang?
Mm-hmm. Hello. Hello.
Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
They sure did, dude. What do you mean? Yeah, I said they sure did. I don't know what I meant by that.
Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
You can sense Abby?
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel.
Now, I'm not sure if she's going to be a
You
playable
said you
character.
heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
They sure did.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Did something come to mind?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Who knows?
Say,
That was kind of
it's really
jump
thin,
scary.
so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
Abby, it's rude to smell people.
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
How sure are you, Abby?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well. After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not?
We do. We have
Even
to
in
save
adventure
Abby.
tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers.
That's you.
In
I
that
think.
case,
Mhm.
it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
You are awfully calm about this. I think that she knows more than she lets on. I don't know if I trust this girl. Once again, that's just because, like, I know that a form of her is the new boss, you know? I'm, like, tainted. I don't know. My experience is tainted.
Spending so much time alone in the sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person.
We're going up there.
How can I reach your sonorosphere?
A part of the sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Just break it open. It's that easy, right?
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
She looks so sad there.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Who do you think that is?
Any distinguishing features?
Mention Cantarella Fisalia.
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Cantarella Fisalia mentioned. Yeah, Rover, I'm with you. You see that smirk on her face? Yeah. Same, girl.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
Oh. You look a little nervous.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Bye-bye now. I can't pronounce her name. I can never pronounce it. I'm so bad. Bye-bye now. We'll see you soon. I see you soon. Wakey wakey. Dude, her resonance power is powerful.
Rover. Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake.
Hello.
How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
No, I'm okay.
Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, that's not what we mean.
No,
it was relaxing.
It was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles,
Don't be sad, sweet girl. We tell her what happened. She's so pretty. Every character in Wuthering Waves for me is just like a must pull. I pulled on every single banner.
Forte
Except
created a special
for Jinxie.
connection that led to some
Sorry to say.
unexpected developments.
Bricked my account.
Is she
By the way.
friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure?
Is she friend or foe?
I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
I think that's like the theme with Cantarella this update. Friend or foe? I think she'll end up being a friend. To us, a foe to many, many others. Aw, distracted by a cat. She's just like me for real. She's so beautiful.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Who this? Hello?
Pardon the intrusion, my lady. My name is Sebastian. As per milady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Fisalia estate for a discussion.
I'm in. I'm so
the Fisalia
in.
family? The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian? Why does she want to talk with me?
Okay, so the Leviathan is the Threnodian.
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to Milady.
Awkward. Nobody speak for a couple seconds too long in that moment. She's like, you can't go talk to the
Fisalia
Fisalias.
family to come looking for you, especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Tell me about these rumors.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation,
Mm-hmm.
She's known to be a recluse and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Fisalia family.
I like this pose.
I've heard
Somebody
quite a
please get a
few rumors.
screenshot.
Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
Lady Bane. I want to hear Lady Bane. She's so cute. Oh, this. Look at this. It says they all sound like clickbait titles to me. Oh my goodness. Wuthering Waves.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
Give me a quick summary. I'll get into the details later. I don't know why they give me two options to get the shortened version. I would hear all about Cantarella Fisalia. What the heck is up with
Well,
that?
Long story short, the Fisalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Rinascita.
That's going to be a meme.
Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
That's crazy. We saw that in her Resonator showcase.
Stories about the current head of the Fisalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
That's my girl.
Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Sounds like a dangerous person.
In any case, the Fisalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care.
I love
If you're
her.
set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Fisalia reminds me of how Cartethyia spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier.
Jellyfish woman.
Can't
Well,
rule out the
she didn't mention
possibility that they're
jellyfish.
the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Excuse me, sir. I know I said I'd go by later, but I'll actually go by now. The Maiden, the Defier, the Death Crier. Underway. Underway. Let's go to Porto Veno Castle. We'll head that way. I'm going to run around as Cantarella for as long as I can. I have her completely pre-farmed,
Hello. I received Chacona's memo.
but I don't have the new flowers.
The head of the Fisalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene.
Ooh.
That being said, if the Fisalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates.
Thank you, Carlotta.
In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartethyia mentioned to you. I'll
I'm
call
about
you
to see
as
her.
soon as I find anything.
Thank you.
Got it.
Follow me.
God, I can't wait to see what it looks like in here. Oh my pretty. Oh my god. It's her. It's Kanta.
One moment, please. I shall inform milady of your arrival.
Oh, I have a feeling she knows we're here.
That won't be necessary.
Like I said. Oh my god.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper.
Oh, I love her voice.
Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
God, she's so beautiful. Hello?
Cantarella Fisalia, 36th matriarch of the Fisalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello.
Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
That's what they call me. Just the rover will do. I can't speak properly with Cantarella
Very well.
Fisalia in front of me.
If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella.
Cantarella.
Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Please. S2 R1 Cantarella Haver, by the way. Excuse me. When two divas get together to maximize their joint slay.
Won't you have a seat?
She's gonna poison me.
I hope you'll accept this tea.
That's what that
as
was.
My way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto.
She rubbed her finger on the
Members
ring.
of the family
Rim?
may have
Rim?
troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading.
They're way
Don't
too
you
focused
think?
on the cup. It's gotta be poison.
You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
Yeah, but I'm gonna drink it though.
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Fisalia family's true beliefs.
Not necessarily, but if you're offering.
It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Peaceful. In a way that feels wrong. True. True, by the way.
So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded.
Yeah, it's underwater. It's the Leviathan.
The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous two attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
No, I just got here. Are you implying the Order worships the Threnodian? I think the Orders are really bad people. Other than Phoebe, we love Phoebe. But Rover says you're the one to talk, given how strange your family's been acting.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
We're going deeper into the castle. One thing that I think Wuthering Waves
thick with dust.
does really well
Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
is exploring all of the
Curious about that
interiors of the areas. It's been really good.
This is it.
Hello? It's the same aroma as was in the study. That's what it was trying to say.
Are you prepared?
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
What? Oh my gosh. That's the sword. That's the sword. That's the sword. That's the sword.
Just as I
Her nails are so
expected,
beautiful.
The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in this sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form.
A unicorn? Oh, pretty.
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind. Not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Rinascita, to save Imperator.
Is that even possible? That's much easier said than done. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's possible. Jue is my homie. I'm sure that he would be happy to help, but I don't know if that's possible. Is that a thing?
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
She's so gorgeous. All of these options. A Sentinel cannot leave its commissioned region. Jue leaving Jinzhou would be a betrayal of duty. Jue is still in the middle of recovery. I don't know what I want to pick. Jue leaving Jinzhou would be a betrayal of duty. That's what I'm going to pick.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order.
Is she going to invite me to live at her house? Yes.
Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Rinascita.
Yes.
I can offer you a glimpse into Rinascita's past, And you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Rinascita.
Who is the Sentinel's
Do you
resonator?
think that's also a lie?
Who the heck is it? I hope it's Phoebe.
Care to elaborate?
I think it will be a new character that people can pull for, sort of in meta reasons, you know, but personally, I hope it's Phoebe. Describe to Cantarella what was portrayed on the stained glass. It's true. It seems to describe Cartethyia a little bit as well. I don't know. I think that would be a little bit too obvious.
The Maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a Maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's not how WuWa found their resonator. Uh-huh.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space.
What?
With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Then what about Cartethyia?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form.
The music here is really beautiful as well.
But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the Maiden was already dead.
No shot? The Maiden was already chosen?
In the past, each year the Fisalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere.
So we're going to become the Aero Rover and use the sword to break into the sonorosphere and the inverted tower. Okay.
When I awoke from that vision,
I see what's going on.
I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The Maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cartethyia's descriptions bear many similarities.
Cartethyia. I have to
If Turvin
rehearse
is
how to
the
pronounce
key
it all the
to entering
time.
the sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinshi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening?
Jinsi mentioned. I was not expecting Jinsi to be mentioned in
If that's
this.
the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Would you mind if I tried to pull out the sword? I'm just going to go straight for it.
I suppose all that's left is its symbolic value.
To
However,
you.
do handle it with care. It is a family heirloom. I've heard of your unique methods and formidable strength.
If anyone can do this, it's probably you. It is me. This is my sword. It was revealed to me in the live stream. Look at her face. She was not expecting that. Wow. Honestly, a little understated, and I kind of like that.
Who are you, really?
WuWa calls me the Arbiter. I don't want to proclaim myself the Blessed Maiden. I think that's too much.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
You know, we had 2 patches without Rover being the star of the show. It's about time to get back to it. I'm kidding, kind of, you know.
Please, enlighten me.
I think it's a little convenient. You know, every time we go someplace, we're like the magical savior, you know, like the chosen one. I think it's a little bit much, but I really like the game. I really like the gameplay, and I really like the character design. Those are my absolute favorite things about Wuthering Waves.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Fisalias revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Keeping it at Rover is fine. I don't need her to call me Master, please. That's not the kind of dynamic I would like to have with you, Cantarella Fisalia, please.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Rinascita back from the brink of chaos?
Of course, we have a deal. You hand Cantarella Turvine. She stares at the sword for a moment before shaking her head.
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
Turvin. It's like I have a disease where I constantly pronounce things incorrectly all the time.
The only question now is how we reach Cartethyia and Imperator Sonaro Sphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you are the one that Cartethyia sensed wandering outside the Sonaro Sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish.
We call you Jellyfish Woman. I don't know if you know that, but we do call you Jellyfish Woman, Cantarella. We do. I'm so sorry. I need a screenshot of her. She's so beautiful. I can't, like... Every time I press the button, it...
There is a
Frustrates
cable
me.
car in the lower levels of the Fisalia estate. That
We got
leads directly to
Turvine!
the Sonorasphere.
Turbine. They literally
The
just announced
mechanism
it.
beside that wall can activate the lift.
I feel dumb.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Can
Why do the Fisalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonaro Sphere?
Before it became a Sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avinoleum. The martyred Maiden once pursued her studies there.
Mm-hmm.
A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Fisalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Cool lore. Let's hop on. Does anybody else like already miss Rinascita like in advance?
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Like one day we're gonna leave
Everything that's
Rinascita,
happened
and I'm
has
very
all
sad
lined
about
up
that.
so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
Everything that y'all have heard about me is true.
That you're a recluse, a mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
It's casual.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Rinascita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because they're true.
Because the rest of them are all true.
God, I love her.
I see it'll take
God,
more
I love
than
her.
that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Fisalias have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Fisalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making.
That's so cool.
My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
Mm-hmm.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation.
I love her. 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 I love her.
Outside, they call me the Bane. But historically, every head of the Fisalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
We're trial Cantarella. I was like, when did my Cantarella become level 90? We're trial Cantarella.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby.
Didn't think there would be Gulpups here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing if you would allow me?
I better not ask what she plans to do with them.
The road ahead will
I have
not
her
be an easy one.
S2R1.
What exactly
I'm gonna be
happened
honest,
here?
I don't know how to play her quite yet. I'm gonna figure it out.
Second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avinoleum, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trial and was crowned by the Order.
God, she's so
A day
beautiful.
when the leaf burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished beyond the river. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark
Oh, I get it.
slowly faded from memory.
I see the
I was there when it all
icons
happened.
underneath the
Still
Forte
an
bar.
ordinary member
I get
of
it.
the family,
You
watching
need
it
3 of those to
unfold
do
from a
your
boat
enhanced
just
special.
outside the seminary.
I'm starting to
It
get it.
wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
Did I get that chest?
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartethyia's doing,
I did.
but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense.
Whoa. This is so beautiful.
The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can...
But me, I can wield the sword. Let me in! Knock, 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 knock. Let me in! Oh, yeah. Wow. It's her.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Cartethyia, and you are?
Cantarella Fisalia.
Ah. I will never get tired of hearing that.
Oh, a Fisalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
Yeah, she looks very sad about that. They said that the maiden had died. Do you think that she died at this age and she like knows that? I think that's what happened.
I'm unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the sword of divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
We saw that. We experienced that as well.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
Go ahead. When 3 divas get together to maximize their joint slay, I love it.
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. that doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you ate its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than you expected. It's normal. These things happen.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are 2 other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia.
You remember 3 pedestals as well? I did do the world quest about
Yes.
the swords
Did you see them too?
out in the world. Is that what she's talking about?
Placing the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians doing?
They want us to break in.
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers.
Real.
Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartethyia would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
No.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap.
God, she's so beautiful.
If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
So how do we get up there? Asking the practical questions.
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
We're going up. We're going up, 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 up,
What
up.
you said to Cartethyia back there?
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, would be very effective on me as well. I'm gonna place Turvin on the pedestal. I can't even speak properly. Here we go. Up, 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 up. We're up in the air. Huh? Huh? Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Oh, the puzzles are gonna drive me crazy.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Why is this place upside down? Who inverted the inverted tower, and why did they do that?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Who? Them? You got non-binary folks
Tacit discord.
who we love and respect up
The
here?
Dark Tide, and these ruins themselves.
Oh. How does being upside down prevent them from falling?
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
The heck is that?
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Cute. Very, very cute. Swing. Turbine. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Let's leave Traction Tower. We're gonna head up this way. Oh my god, this area is so huge. Oh, this is crazy. This is going to break my brain. Oh my gosh. Up. What? Oh, this platform is raising up. Okay. Oh, this is crazy. Walking in the water. Oh, it's so pretty. Hello? A gondola! Hello!
This gondola only has 2 seats.
I'll sit on your lap.
Dear. I completely forgot about this.
I'll go with Cantarella first.
Me? Now is not the time to be so careless after that promise you just made to Cartethyia.
She says,
You
bonk.
should focus on learning more about this place from her. I'll be watching with great interest to see what you come up with.
Okay. Fine. Cute. Her nails are so pretty too.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak. And
The
many
graphics are
tests
so
come
beautiful.
from the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure...
Who I am. That's what she said.
We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon.
Her voice changed a lot.
Details, if you don't mind.
Point, the little point thing. Already become a meme.
Feeling nervous?
You okay?
Of course.
Whimsical music a little bit?
The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Whoa! She's so animated.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Why do I have no face? Why do I have no face though?
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
So we need to clear them? Wait, is she a trial resonator in the party? Is that what I saw?
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide,
Is that what I saw?
maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More dark tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Okay. Oh, help Cartethyia. I still didn't even look to see if she was a trial resonator. I think she is. That's on my peripheral vision. Use Cartethyia's abilities to purify the statue. Okay, and use remnant sparks to clear it. Wait, oh, she's a companion. Oh, she's a companion. That's very interesting. I don't have a good... I really don't... This is not based in leaks or anything like that. I really don't have like a good frame of reference as to if she's going to be playable or not. Or a different form of her. I really don't know what to expect. Did I clear it? Do we do it? Throw the remnant spark at the vines too. Purified. I will. I will eat it. Do not worry about me.
Wind guide me.
Is that an Emerald of Genesis on my back?
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foam won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark.
Hello.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Cartethyia infuses the gravity calibrator with special energy. Use the gravity calibrator to change the gravity direction, enabling access to unreachable areas. Yellow indicator shows the direction guided by Cartethyia. Blue when aligned with normal gravity, yellow when inverted, green when oriented sideways. Oh my gosh. My brain is going to break. I'm not prepared for this. I don't think that this is going to go particularly well for me. Is this what we want? We want it inverted entirely?
It's turning. Rotate
Rover
the
inverted.
gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Break. Disperse. No hesitation. I sense your weak. The hour is upon us.
I think my Spectral Rover is better than theirs. Dude, help me.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Did it work?
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Invert it back to normal? Put it back to normal? Which would be... this way? Okay, I don't see how the thing in the tutorial, the information about yellow, green, yellow, blue in the tutorial was conveyed in that example right there, but you know what? It's gonna be okay. I need to get back in the boat. Yeet!
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now.
And we're gonna eat up this way. Eat!
Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Ooh, a chest!
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Oops.
An unexpected discovery.
So what is Cantarella doing during all this? Is she hanging out?
By the way, you
I need to
said
get back in the
inverted
boat?
Gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing in used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
Do.
Ahead.
I
Let's
carched
get
it.
off here.
I carched the boat. I sense a fight coming on.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I
Good
might
idea.
not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Find the tacitite device. Let's go. Do I need to go this way?
That's it. A tacitite device.
I have really whiffed with the rover spectro skills so far today. I apologize.
I sense your weakness.
Say it with me. I love applying spectro frazzle.
Sounds, come forth.
I love using my skill even whenever it's not enhanced.
This should do the trick.
The end has come.
Hello!
No hesitation.
New enemies.
Hopefully this helps.
Pretty cool. It looks like a chess piece. Pretty neato. Go back up. Good job. Good job, good job, good job.
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Oh, I'm glad that I didn't miss.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Excuse me. Gotta get this chest,
An
otherwise I
unexpected
will
discovery.
brick my account, by the way. Don't want to brick your account in Wuthering Waves. Right?
I'd
The
rather
noises
know
these
I'm
things
a
make
villain
are
than
so
remain a
comfy.
wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself.
Hello.
If
Oops.
it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
How cute.
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, phone.
Cute. 3 of us regroup. Yay! I like that Cantarella is here.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Good as new.
You're not hiding anything from me, are you?
Not at all. I think I got hit once.
Your smile is rather concerning.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Advanced nutrient block. Heals 20% of your HP. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Whoa. Did I break it? I think I broke it. Entering the door of Unity transports you to a new area and changes the direction of gravity. Oh no. Let's go. Release the peculiar spark. Where the am I? It's so true. Wuthering Waves, I love you. This is... I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking like, you know what? This is my favorite game. I've known that for a while, you know, but it's so nice to feel it in real time. Ooh, shall I reverse gravity?
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
I think I'm about to become Aero Rover. Is this? No, it might happen later. God, it's so beautiful. Look at all the colors. This game is so beautiful. What happened?
No longer shall you bear
What?
these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleurdelys, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Familiar
Salvation,
girl.
Unity.
That's
Ascension.
Cartethyia. I'm sorry. One day I'll learn how to pronounce her name.
Which do you choose?
That's her. She's the familiar
I
girl.
choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden Fleurdelys. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
I told you to stop sticking random stuff in here.
Oops. Sorry,
Do you have
Abby.
any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
Oh no. What frequency? What do you mean?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me.
That happened to me one time.
It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Jue? Sentinel Jue? Did Abby actually forget Sentinel Jue's name?
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
Yeah.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true Maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden.
That makes sense. I don't want it to be me. I don't want it to be the rover.
So that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them.
I understand that it's
Quite
probably going to
logical,
be,
isn't it?
you know, but I don't want it to.
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cartethyia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
You saw the coronation too? How does that work?
Huh?
Well, she was in the coronation, right? Describe what we saw to her.
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You
Mhm.
witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
Did she?
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the sonorosphere. I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
I can go on. We can continue. I'm fine. I'm chilling.
You're the one who needs rest most of all. After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well.
Good night.
Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Hi, beautiful. Let's... Oh, I can talk to them? That's an objective? I'm going to. Yeah.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
I want to talk about your family.
Is it true that the Fisalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Fisalias gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Fisalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Right?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Fisalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Fisalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the first dark tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the dark tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the dark tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Fisalias and begged for release.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Fisalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act.
I'm glad I asked, and that was interesting, but that was way longer than I ever
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
expected. We will continue.
Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think?
Yeah?
Oh, and take this.
Mm-hmm. Miss Ma'am?
Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Fisalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
That makes sense. You made me a homemade panini. What a cutie. Let's continue. Abby, are you alright? Oh, the rover doing the classic like rover squat.
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
What?
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
You tried to eat it? Abby, bruh.
To see if it was a threat. I
Bruh.
can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me, 100%.
The night passes in silence. We take a nice little hunk. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. Now, here I am dealing with all of you. Since you're all here, how about a mini stroll?
Yep, I understand the rotation now.
They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
I say as I immediately mess it up. You want it? It looks like you want to get it to 5. You know, which is tough if you're not using her intro skill.
Sink into the endless deep.
Well, like, you can do it at 3.
Suffocate.
You still want to. Let me see. Let me see if I can do it at 2. I'm going to charge up 2. Just kidding.
Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
Is that a good idea?
It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal.
I don't think that that's true.
Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
You open your terminal and exchange contact information. Cantarella leaves with Turvin. I don't know. Psh, that's my sword. Ma'am, that's my sword.
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
Excuse me.
Wind guide me.
Harkness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Trust thy neighbor, else land will stay fallow. Unite the isles, else levees will stay unbuilt. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. The path to righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the three major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wing ray.
I'll have to guide it.
Hold on tight. Don't go far.
I love this stuff. Oh, what are these little guys? Flying with me? How comfy.
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
The hilt platforms of the Statue of Divine Justice radiate strong remnant energy. Adjust your gravity direction to be perpendicular to the platform. Oh god.
Cartethyia, grab on tight.
Oh god.
Huh? Oh, okay.
This is where I'm gonna lose my mind. Perpendicular. Sideways. The green, sideways. Yes. Right?
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Oh, I don't know.
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
Casting a plunging attack above the hilt. Platform will cause the Statue of Divine Justice to descend, triggering a section of the ruin to move. Okay, so we fly up here and then grapple over there and then plunge down. That's the idea. Girl, it didn't even give me the chance to do it myself. Be reasonable, y'all. girl.
Is this really okay?
Yeah, girl, it's fine.
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism. Are these the so-called dragons?
Dagrons.
Is that a problem?
There's little guys. Look at them. Oh, there's little
This
guys.
one was bigger.
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to ride it. It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
You can let go
Eat.
now. How are you feeling?
So sorry.
Hello, I'd like to not be a
So
panda
cuddly.
anymore.
I mean, I'm fine.
Now I need to come over here. Yeah, dude, they stole me away from this chest I was looking at. Oh, it'll recover in 15 seconds? Oh god, okay, we gotta go fast. Bro, we gotta go fast. Is there another one?
Wind guide me.
You got him? Yeah? Wah. Do I put it back to normal? Do you think? Normal? Normal, normal, normal. That's this way? Maybe? Got a chest. That's a good. That's a good sign. That's a good
discovery.
indicator. Can I fly in here? Of course you can. This is Wuthering Waves, dude.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
Upwards. Well, not really upwards, but to the sidewards. Side grade.
It's identical to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
I don't know, these, unfortunately, these, like, this is fun. You know, I'm enjoying the new area and everything, but like these puzzles, you know, they're not particularly scratching my brain or anything. I don't really feel like I'm learning or doing anything particularly interesting. You know, it's just like, it's fine. I'm having fun running around, but it's not the most exciting thing that's ever happened in this game.
Moment of resonance.
I wouldn't say. Ow.
Timing. Strike from the shadows. The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
Boom, 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 boom.
No hesitation.
Whoa! Find the right spot. You got it, girl. Girl, you got it. We're out here. Great job. She's getting tired, though.
Don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
She's gonna be very tired by the way we get there. It's true. You know it's true. Oh, you know it's true. Let's go this way. Back normal. Or inverted? I don't know if we need to be perpendicular. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so it does want us to go into gravity. I think so. I think we do need to go perpendicular. Because we were normal, and now then we tried inverted, and that didn't work. Now we will try perpendicular, and that was correct. Hello? Boom.
We're still missing an area. But where?
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Let's go. Use flight to reach somewhere high. Okay, because I was kind of wondering to myself, I was like, you know, was that like an accident? Or was that like, did I jump off the wing ray too quickly? What happened? Why was I flying? No, it was intentional.
Leave it to me.
We're fine. More enemies. Fight this guy first.
The end has come. No hesitation.
Dude, my dodging is terrible today. I've been playing mostly on controller recently. Gah!
Strike from the shadows. Keep it together. Ice moment of resonance.
Did he just straight up block me? He had his greatsword up and in defenses. Defenses enabled. Wah!
Wind guide me.
This is so freaky. I think we need to turn it up normal way. We want this way on the ground, right? Yeah, there's the chest. Oh, is that like a little clue on how to do this? Where the chest is? I want that chest too, though. No, it have to be on the perpendicular side. Do I want to be... Do I want it that badly? I kind of do. Y'all see my Cantarella pulls earlier? You know, I need to recoup my funds.
Cartethyia?
Oh, hold on. I need a chest, please.
I'm ready.
I'm a smart bean. I saw this over here.
An unexpected discovery.
I need that 10 astrites, please. I don't know which way to go. I'm gonna guess inverted. I think that will be fun. We're gonna try that one first. No. They said no. Nice try, Osiria. Nope. Let's try that.
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance. No hesitation. I sense your weakness. Striking from the shadows.
Whew.
The end has come.
God, this is so beautiful. I love this game. This game is just so insane. Nice.
It's been a long time. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now. Wind guide me.
Agnes, I see a chest down there. A very juicy, delectable chest.
Cherish every
Premium.
gain.
Supply chest. I don't know. I heard that this story was kind of long, right?
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
But we're climbing this tower. I kind of feel like we're closer to the end than the beginning. I think that we're closer to the end than the beginning.
We'll do it together.
I think that's what's happening. I don't know. It feels like we're getting close. That might age terribly,
If
by
it's
the
a
way.
trap, we stand a better chance together.
No traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good. Why don't you call foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Move, statues. Like what?
Here goes.
Cute.
Foam heard you. Come on.
The way you were when you saw the plushie Echo, it was unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
I think the martyrdom of the blessed Fleurdelys needs a rewrite.
Are we teasing her?
What's that?
A play about you, written by Christopher the playwright.
Oh. How did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right.
It's good advice.
Doesn't matter if it's the Thrunodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
What you said back there. Thank you.
You mean like 14 seconds ago? Back there, 3 meters away? This is nice, like the character moments are nice. But like retrieving all these swords is not, honestly, it's not particularly compelling. This is compelling though.
Fleurdelys, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator, why persist in the error of thy ways?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
Real?
With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise.
She looks sad. Cartethyia?
You saw that too?
Mm-hmm.
Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him?
I'm sorry, girl. He has found peace.
Thank you. Anna, Casatomo, Olnat, everyone. I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover. Just now there was...
Shh. Later.
Are you sure?
Someone needs a quiet moment.
I hope you... God. That's what I sounded like at the end of 1.0. Like, oh God, dude, please.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
Mm-hmm, hopefully.
Not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian. That is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
My turn to shine.
Oh gosh.
That blue thingy in your tacet mark totally tastes like Threnodian.
I didn't need to know that. You tried to eat it again? Bruh.
Of course not. It
Bruh.
reeks. Just the smell alone is enough. Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hognis to the person who unsealed the passage?
Perhaps the Sentinel didn't split that energy? I think the first two options are pretty likely.
You are a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. What if you use their abilities to split it yourself?
Like, that seems plausible.
I haven't forgotten how I became a resonator, and I know I don't have the ability to do that.
Maybe your ability is being suppressed by the Threnodian.
Do you think the mixed frequencies Abby felt came from me? But why would I do that?
The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cartethyia is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight. Same as before. We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course.
Let's continue the quest. Get ready to go tomorrow. Talk to Abby again.
What? My eyes are still peeled.
Do you see anything useful?
Nope. Nada. Zilch.
Not even a little bit?
I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate. So the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram into your tacit mark next?
What?
Is that Cartethyia?
Cartethyia mentioned? Hello? Is she singing? Is she singing? You know who's singing? I love God. Oh my God, this place is so beautiful. You know who's singing I loved? I loved Phoebe. I loved Phoebe's singing. I'm not gonna lie, like some people thought that 2.1 was like a filler patch. I don't care at all. That was like one of my favorite patches. High key. Like high key. I really enjoyed that patch. Now we're getting spooky. Spooky. Pretty. She sings so pretty. I love these blonde girls that sing.
Sorry I woke you.
It's fine. I was awake anyway. Pretty. Keep singing. You can continue,
Were you
please.
singing just then?
You saw her. You know you saw her.
Yes. A farewell song from the people of Rinascita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave. During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing. And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects. So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly, and thank them. Do you think I'm fooling myself?
I don't think so.
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends. One who was already dead. Reconcile with each other from within a Sonaro sphere. When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that their reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
Meaning?
They might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you, which means they can probably hear you too.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the Sonorosphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Cartethyia?
I think she's gonna die. Again,
Just
I think she
straight
already died. She's gonna have to die again. What if that's her purpose? She just
Hey,
dies
since we
over and
know
over
you
and
don't
over
carry
again.
any blame, should I call you Cartethyia or Fleurdelys?
She's Cartethyia. That's her name.
Cartethyia. Yes.
That's what I thought.
Cartethyia will do.
Cute.
I want to stay here for a moment. Will you keep me company?
Of course. She's cute. Little dragon. Flap, 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 flap. Pretty. Pretty up here in this tower. Very lovely. Everything's icky and green. Ew. We stayed there for a long time.
Good morning.
She went to the nini. She's sleepy. Cute.
Morning, Cartethyia.
Wakey, wakey. Oh, she was leaning on us. She's so nervous. She's so relaxed. It's cool. Hanging out, dude.
It's time to go. Today is the day we settle this.
Here we
Let's do it.
go. Wow.
Homer's telling us to hurry up.
I hope that people like look, I know that it's kind of awkward that they are like they find themselves in like kind of like awkward like, oh, I was leaning on you, you know, like, oh my gosh, I landed in your chest like situations, you know, but I'm not getting like particularly like romantic vibes from these two. In fact, that's why I think it's awkward. You know, like because it's
call
not
her if
particularly
you're worried.
romantic vibes or anything like that, but they find themselves in
Wait, I'm
such
not ready
situations regardless.
Ever the early riser. Did you call to say good morning?
Hello.
Good morning.
Is something the matter, Cartethyia?
What the heck?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
Ah, so you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She grew up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
Excuse me.
Over there. That's Haltia.
Oh my god. That's aura farming. Now that guy is aura farming.
He's not who you think he is.
I like how I dodged that in advance and I still missed it. Thank you.
Finish rebuilding the waterway.
Door of Unity.
Identical to the last one. But we have to remove the shackles.
Thank you for providing me with exactly what I need to do. Let's go. Enter the door of Unity.
My obsession, till relieved of duty. Oh, Cadento, won't you let go?
Strike from the shadows. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps.
I'm going
Bye-bye
to
now.
chains.
The obelisks and chains are interlinked. Splashing an obelisk also breaks the chains attached to it.
I have an idea.
That is impressive.
Let's go.
Same as before.
Who could have guessed that this would be a battle arena? That's crazy.
Strike from the shadows.
Is this a safe place to admit that I'm still kind of afraid to parry people in this game? I still don't like 100% get it.
No hesitation.
Max stars in all levels of the TOA, by the way.
Leave it. It's coming back faster each time.
God dang. Bruh.
The end has come.
Yeah, he's coming back with less health each time as well.
Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
Ba 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 ba. Break it.
Leave it to me.
Watch out!
The hour is upon us.
Oh, he's got a thick shield this time. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna parry him on the next time he does it. Please believe me. Oh, just kidding. He's not gonna make it that far.
This helps.
Right?
Does that mean
Yeah.
he's finally been freed?
Now we can smash that statue back in.
No more cages.
The morph painting over there should allow us to reach the highest point.
Huh? It's breaking my brain. What? Nice. Ford Funk.
Did you know that echo well?
Cadanto was my first echo after I joined the Order. When I stood against the Threnodian, he took a mortal blow meant for me and fell to the dark tide. I never thought he'd come back as a tacit discord.
But he still recognized this sword and was still trying to protect it.
Haltia was my saber. I practiced with it often in sparring sessions with Cadanto. Looks like he's still trapped in the past, doesn't it?
Eat. I know that people said that this story was long. I just don't see how that's going to be the case. Once we reach the tower and we see what's at the top of it, you know, I don't see how this is going to be that long. I would hope it to be long, you know, but like what happens once we get in there? You know, like how long could it possibly be? Can you imagine if there's like something totally new after we fight Fleurdelys that nobody was expecting or anything? That would be pretty peak. That would be pretty cool. But I just don't see I don't see how this is going to be super long. I just don't see it.
He's back again.
I'm going to be brave. I'm going to parry him.
The hour is upon us.
Hello?
No hesitation. Strike from the shadows. Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness.
What is this? What is this? What is this? Excuse me.
Strike from the shadows.
Wow, I didn't even get the chance to parry him. Poor guy. Bye-bye now. Well, what?
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. I want to eat. Huh?
No, that's her first echo. That's her friend. No.
I'll handle this.
Oh, that's so sad. And he fades like the echo in the overworld. Oh my god. What a cool, man, that was cool. That was really well done.
Please, allow him to fight at your side.
Wow. That was powerful. That is how you take a gameplay mechanic that players have gotten used to that doesn't feel quite so exciting anymore and really like hit us with that emotional thing. I don't think I'll ever think about absorbing echoes the same way ever again. That was really well done. I really enjoyed that. Let's break this open. Let's go. Let's go.
Fleurdelys,
Oh, look at her eyes.
Someone must expose your lies. As long as there is a sliver of hope, I will not give up.
Is that so? Then I shall reveal the truth. Fleurdelys, why dost thou resonate with me?
What?
Why dost thou hear into the minds of the faithful? Why dost thou act as my oracle? All this, and yet thou dost not question.
Shut up!
The answer is this. Fleurdelys, thou art my creation. I made thee, thy life, thy hopes, thy will, thy past. All that thou art, I made whole, I made perfect. I fed upon the trust, adoration, and longing heaped upon thee by the masses. Thy resonance brought forth the second dark tide.
Damn. That sucks. No. No. Oh, she saw it too.
What? Those clashing frequencies just calm down. That feels way better.
Looks like Abby settled down. It seems we were both affected.
You okay? We're twinkling. So it seems.
I'm starting to remember everything, just like you sensed I would. The force that modulated the Sentinel and Threnodian's frequencies came from me. No, it wasn't what I originally intended. I think having you take it from here may be for the best.
Why do you say that? It's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that.
This crown. It turned into what it is after the Dark Tide came. This is what the Threnodian uses to control its resonator. When the Threnodian unleashed the second Dark Tide, I, as the Cartethyia you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live after seeing the corruption that stood before me. I chose to be broken from the very beginning to escape the Threnodian's inevitable grasp. You see, when I destroyed the Threnodian that had taken over the Sentinel's body, it immediately began to assimilate into Fleurdelys, its resonator. She was the part of me that was left after I split myself. She retained the most power, and now hopes to one day destroy everything.
That's why she's big.
Even herself.
That's why she's big. Big Fleurdelys.
Endless whispers and screeches are slowly chipping away at Fleurdelys' resolve. That's why she had no choice but to split her power's frequencies, just to buy herself more time. But using such resonance abilities came at a cost. The split frequencies, they needed a vessel.
Your memories.
We don't have much time left. So, you see, I have been instinctively searching for someone to wield that power. All that was given, possessed, or taken by the false divinity, I must pass to the one capable of resisting it. This is how I intend to lay the false divinity to rest. Not just its life, but its very existence for all time.
So you're saying that behind the last seal lies...
Fleurdelys. The part of me I left behind. The one that also contains the Threnodian.
This is gonna get bad.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
This is gonna get bad.
Today, the part of me that wishes to live on will vanish. Is it because my wish has finally been fulfilled?
She's basically talking like she knows she's going to die?
Will
Am I
accompany me one last time?
Am I understanding this correctly? Oh my gosh, we have to save her. Is it? I can save her. I can save her. Oh no. No. Trial of the Sword. Board foam. Oh, we're flying in. This is it. Oh, this is gonna be huge. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. I had to take a photo of this. Can I take a photo of this? Please? We get the... Miss Ma'am? Miss Ma'am, could we, hop out the way real quick? Oh, I need the top of the... thing. Oh. POV. POV. Look at that. Let's go. Pretty creepy. Pretty and creepy.
Seems
Pretty
like
creepy.
I won't get a chance to apologize to Cantarella. Her preparations were futile. Please, tell her I'm sorry.
This is so sad. I don't want her to die. I'm gonna have to defeat Fleurdelys. Oh my gosh, here we go.
This was where everything started. The origin of the second dark tide.
I'm unwell.
I have one final request. Now that you have the power to split and merge energy, there is something only you can do. Please, use the connection I still share with Fleurdelys to bring the last fragments of her tortured consciousness here. Then, with your power, remake us as one, and finally release us from this world.
Why? Why?
That way, the Threnodian will remain trapped forever in a lifeless shell, unable to return to this world.
Okay, that makes sense. I get it. Doesn't that mean the end of the part of you that wishes to live? It's so sad.
I have lived my life to the fullest. I would like the ones who are left to do so as well. Cartethyia has had her wish fulfilled. Now, it's Fleurdelys' turn. She seeks self-destruction to end the divinity, and with it, her torment. She has lost all hope and believes that no rescue is possible. Remaking us as one is the only way I can think of to fulfill her wish. Or rather, grant her what we wish. I was born to this world cursed. The Threnodian intended for me to live as a threat to others. But the puppet born of its wickedness will become the prison that seals its fate. I shall be whole again, true to myself at last. A fitting end, don't you think?
No. No.
I have reached my final destination. One last swan song, and then the lights go out.
I don't think that's... That can't be how it is, right? It would be kind of cool. Like, all right. I don't want her to die, but like, I would respect the hell out of them if they killed her. Like, for real.
Understand.
I would respect it. I kind of want to see it happen just to...
Thank you. And forgive me.
Just to see what will happen. Rover. What? What? What is this? Whole cutscene, let's go.
I can't hold it any longer!
Oh my gosh.
Why? Why are you doing this? Neither Cartethyia nor Fleurdelys should continue to exist. Don't go.
I heard your
Aww.
request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Rover! Oh, we gotta do it. We gotta save her. Poor girlie. Here we go. Poor girl. You coming up with us? Coming up after us?
Yet still ever so determined.
Cantarella.
Phone brought me here. I'd have shown myself earlier. But it didn't seem like the right time to interrupt.
She said y'all were having a
Looks
moment.
like what I prepared could still be put to good use.
The sword.
Turvin.
Turvin.
The Sentinel's sword. It will help you resist the Threnodians' attack.
What's inside?
To pass the divine trials, every potential maiden must resonate with the Sentinel through Turvin. Those who survive receive fragments of truth, but at a cost. Memories lost in varying degrees.
So the fact that she
The
has lost her memories
fall into this sonorosphere.
and are
Each
regaining them
carrying
proves that
faint
she is the
traces of
maiden?
The Sentinel's power. The power within those fragments of truth.
Is this true?
Turvin absorbs this energy.
Wow.
The Sentinel's energy flows through you. You are more than worthy of wielding this sword.
She must be the maiden.
But you, Cartethyia, you alone must choose to wield it.
She's so pretty.
Only
Oh my
then
gosh.
will it become the blessed maiden's sword.
Does it also hold the sacrifice you made?
No, my sacrifice was used up long ago. At the time I resonated with the Sentinel, I saw you through their distorted eyes.
Clever.
Or rather, I saw Fleurdelys battling the Threnodian. In that moment, I made a sacrifice that would shift the balance of power.
Was it?
The energy I received from the Sentinel's second awakening. I split it from myself and offered it back to the Sentinels so they could, for a moment, regain control of their body. Only by doing this could Fleurdelys seize the moment to kill the already tainted Sentinel. So, the real Blessed Maiden is dead. But there is no reason why the false Blessed Maiden cannot herself become the true Blessed Maiden, is there?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
Wield it. She's gonna wield it. She's gonna do it.
Thank you. In spite of my curse, my life of hardship, I must still save what is true.
I love that musical motif that plays whenever it shifts to Cantarella. That's the second time it's happened now. That's really very suitable for her.
Had you not stopped the second dark tide? Well, it is we who should be
Girl, you okay?
thanking you.
Cantarella, you need to sit down. Girl, Miss Ma'am?
At least you can't accuse me of ingratitude.
What is that?
I just need a moment's rest.
Yeah, take some rest. You're okay. Right? Who's walking up to her? That's not good.
Apologies, but they're doing something
Who is it?
rather important.
Oh, is it these Echo guys?
Please? Do give them some privacy.
Oh, we're about to see some really rough Cantarella.
Abby?
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Face them.
I get it. We're gonna yoink Leviathan out.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Here we go. Oh my gosh. How is this gonna work out? What is... Yeah, what are the mechanics of this? Oh my gosh. Fleurdelys!
Come to me, mighty god killer.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm Havoc Rover? Oh my god, I have not played this character in literally since the beginning of... Since the end of 1.0 when I got him.
Shadow, follow. Keep it together.
Forgive me for what you're about to see. What you're currently witnessing. When am I gonna become Spectral Aero Rover? We still have that to do. I bet that happens. What if we lose? And then we become Spectral Rover. What if that's what occurs?
Shadow descends. You will obey.
Yes, ma'am? I have 1 HP. I have literally 1 HP. What was that? Yo! No! Please don't let her get hurt.
You would betray yourself.
No! This is not betrayal.
Trial Resonator joined the party?
Character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Oh, she's so
Both
playable.
You and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
She's so playable.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right.
This is me being true to myself.
Make your choice.
Imperators. No. Your own power. Useless.
The music.
As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless.
Oh my gosh, the music.
At least, right, damn it!
Oh, here she goes. Hello?
I tried everything. How could this be? Again, I failed. I'm sorry.
Whoa, how do we break out? Sweet girl. God, girl's got like 4 swords. Oh, her eyes.
This all light must not fade. Take my power, my blessings, my past. Seek out a future where I am your blade.
Oh.
We'll find it together. Righteous one.
Oh. Oh my gosh. If they actually killed her, if her powers let us become Aero Rover, that's crazy. That is crazy, 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 crazy work. Oh my god. Let's go.
Waves rise.
I whiff my my first ult is Aero Rover. I whiff. Okay. Wait, I can play as all the rovers?
I am the Tempest.
Oh, that's because I need to be up in the air. Oh god.
Wind howls.
spells.
I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of whooping my ass.
None shall whisper. The show begins. Down with the curtain. You will obey. One with the swift and resolute moment of resonance. Wind call, waves high, and the tempest.
33k ult. That's pretty healthy. How do I get that? Oh, it's enhanced by Forte. Okay.
Wind rises.
You know what? I bet we can finish it off with her. I cannot wait to build Aero Rover. Honestly, if you're like me and you pull Cantarella and Brant for like the support value, I pulled them both for lots of reasons, but let's go. Give me back my girl. Holy cutscene. Holy like 8K cutscene. God. The rovers switching between all their forms? Holy cow. This is sick. Oh my god. Arrow? That is so cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. What?
Seek out the future, where I am your blade. We'll fight
What?
together.
She turns into Little One? Are they both dead? That's what she wanted. Wow. Wow. Is that her body? Is she dead?
The frequency in her body is already...
Oh my god.
Despair not, for all is not lost.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean it's not lost? She's lost.
Arbiter, forgive me for meeting thee in such a form.
Oh my god.
Imperator? I thought
Oh my god.
I safeguarded my core data, lest I be wholly assimilated.
Can you save her?
Arbiter, dost thou remember the covenant we made?
I wouldn't mind if you explained it again.
Soon thou shalt not recall all.
Are you sure?
Thou didst desire that I uncover the Threnodian's true nature. So, I set forth a condition. That my root privileges be unbound. That I might act without restriction.
With unrestricted access, you were going to.
Merge with Leviathan. A measure of last resort. At the time, I had no other recourse. So, I allowed it to believe it had prevailed.
Why?
The Threnodian is a taint upon civilization. Only by partaking of its blight could I seek to comprehend it.
So, what did you learn?
The Threnodian cannot be undone while civilization endureth. Even it knows not the means of its own destruction. But we may yet shackle it.
What role does Cartethyia play in this?
When Leviathan merged with me, it breached my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I offered knowledge of the Resonator, yet concealed one small truth. Beings such as we may bear but a single Resonator.
So who is yours? So who is yours? So who is yours?
The Threnodian used my return pod to conceive an entity known as Fleurdelys, to make her its Resonator. After centuries of failure, by sheer trial, it found success but once. We were of one body. Therefore, when Fleurdelys became Leviathan's Resonator, she also became mine. But mark this well. To the Sentinel, a Resonator is an anchor. To the Threnodian, they are but a shackle.
What made you decide to leave Turvin with the Fisalias?
When first I did merge with the Threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a Resonator of steadfast will to join me in the war against the Threnodian. After Fleurdelys' conception, Cantarella became my safeguard.
Cantarella mentioned. I wasn't expecting her to be mentioned in this.
But had Fleurdelys fallen to the Threnodian sway, as long as one mortal using Turvin passed the second awakening to become my own Resonator, then the law that no being shall bear more than one Resonator at a time wouldst have been shattered. This wouldst rend asunder the frequencies of I, Imperator, Leviathan, and Fleurdelys in a tempest of chaos. And the Threnodian wouldst not escape destruction. Such was my intention, yet Cantarella chose another way.
She goes her own way.
Not all journey toward a final destination. Some are destined to pave the way. Take my energy. I will find a way out myself.
Now, who is speaking? Is that...
I trust this will serve to pave the way for you.
That's not Cantarella, that's Cartethyia.
She forfeited all the power of the Second Awakening, surrendering it unto me. With that newfound power, I did briefly regain control, and in that moment, compelled Fleurdelys to strike at my form as it was, corrupted by the Threnodian.
But that wasn't your original plan.
No. It was an unexpected variable. A plan I could not have conceived.
This art is so beautiful.
A plan born of hope. Perhaps this is the influence humanity has wrought upon me. To change is to be free. Fleurdelys overcame the fate Leviathan ordained, and so too did Cantarella walk a path unscribed in my records. Though the journey was fraught with twists, we stand victorious.
I don't know if the end justifies the means.
Neither do I.
Arbiter, was I wrong?
I can't speak for what I wasn't a part of. You did what you could do in that moment. Anyone still standing because of it doesn't get to judge.
Arbiter, in the few moments we have left, might I speak with Fleurdelys?
Can you?
Call her Cartethyia. That's what she wanted.
Yeah, she chose. That's her. That is her preferred
How do you
name.
intend to bring her back?
Remnants of her frequency linger within thy tacit mark. So long as a conduit is established, her frequency shall be reborn.
She's the conduit of us as the Aero Rover. This is so sad. What do I use as a conduit? The sword?
Me.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, horsey.
This dying breeze hath little time left. Let it guide her on its final journey. Arbiter, one question remains. Did I fulfill the charge set upon me?
You may rest now, Imperator.
Arbiter, take these words to the Fisalias. From this day forth, you are free. Cartethyia.
Baby.
Awaken.
Little bean.
You are...
I am Imperator, a being that owes you a great debt. Dost thou rage at how life has unfolded? Dost thou renounce faith or hold resentment? If thou wishes to forget, I can erase the past from thy memory.
Such memories do bring me pain, but that is evidence of their truth. Without the truth, I would not have had the strength to carry on. The truth is a beacon in the maelstrom of my life. And I would rather suffer for it and rejoice in it than abandon it to blissful ignorance. I am true to myself. Please, don't make me forget who I am.
I have heard thy wish.
If I go, you will be one step closer to perfection.
That's it. That's the one. That's the shot.
No. If you do that, I wouldn't be me. To deny my own self and my experiences means any perfection I reach will be hollow. I would be heartless.
Thou hast need of divinity no longer. Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings. Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. Though the tide's rage is endless,
She's so big. Her hand is so big.
upon new voyages.
My God. It's like so big.
Shall scroll and prophecy bind, but thy will shall forge a new era. Cartethyia, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
Wow. Wow. So she is the Blessed Maiden. Does she get to live? She's breathing. That's good.
Righteous one. I have never seen you look as gentle as you did during our fight.
Let me ask you this one more time. Should I call you Cartethyia or Fleurdelys?
I want to say that it doesn't matter. But since you first met me as Cartethyia, that is who I shall be.
Cute. She's so cute.
Very well, Cartethyia.
I thought I saw the Sentinel just now.
They accepted you as their Blessed Maiden.
So where are they? What do we do now?
Now we play the game. We level up Cantarella.
I can't return to Reguna as Fleurdelys, and I need not serve divinity anymore. Who I was, and my past aspirations, are all gone. I feel empty.
You can always go wherever you want.
Not a bad idea.
That's
But right now, I don't want to think about anything.
fair. Cute. Cutie. He's a cutie patootie. I have the same reaction.
I'll stay here for a while longer. Is that all right?
Of course. Wow.
The
Whoa!
one who
One more.
defies has banished herself to the high tower, cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet, she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong.
Oh my.
Humanity has its flaws.
Holy Pete.
And you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight.
You
Holy
are no
Pete.
longer whole. You are not the perfect creation I conceived. Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve
Oh my God.
endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you, and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience!
Wow.
I cannot fall now.
Oh my gosh.
No wall is impregnable.
Fleurdelys.
Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian.
Wow.
Now, be free.
Light, come hither!
Oh my God.
Make way for your destroyer. Come to me. Mighty God Killer.
Huh? So is that what she experienced right before we went up to fight her? Ooh. 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 I don't know what that means. Let's talk to Cartethyia. You feeling okay now?
Righteous One, please keep what happened between us.
Of course.
Thank you. I know what I want to do now.
What's that?
I want to surpass you.
Huh?
You're strong.
You're the Blessed
Stronger
Maiden.
than me. You could defy my wishes, ignore my pleas, defeat me, and in the end save me. But if one day you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, who's going to save you? Your bond with the Sentinel is now a bond with me. You were their arbiter, and they were your helper. But I want to go beyond that.
What do you mean?
I want to be more than someone who works on trifles, like harmonizing the frequencies between you and Abby.
Hey, I'm more than a trifle. Wait, I didn't realize you're the reason I stopped feeling icky.
Should the day come when you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, I'd need to defy your wishes, ignore your pleas, defeat you, and be your savior.
You speak as if I were a villain.
If that were to ever happen, wouldn't I need great power to set you right? Just like how you set me right. Would you deny me the chance to return the favor?
When that day comes, I'll be counting on you. How
Since
cute.
I swore to be your blade, it follows that I must hone myself to a keen edge.
Right now, you're less a blessed maiden and more a steely knight.
Cute.
Well, my one creed is to be true to myself. In that sense, I am rather headstrong. A knight. Yes, perhaps I'll be a knight errant. That does sound appealing. But, truthfully, so much of this world feels unfamiliar to me now. Will you be there to guide me, should I need it?
Absolutely. I'll be there for you, whatever you want, whatever you need.
Then
I'm your
it is
friend.
agreed.
I'm your rover.
One last thing. You should speak with Cantarella.
Mm-hmm.
I can sense she made it out of the Sonorosphere
Yes, ma'am.
safely.
And you?
I'll go later.
Where is she? Oh god, Porto Vino Castle? Oh, we know this diva. Well, this has been really good. I've enjoyed this. I have enjoyed this. A lot. What's she doing outside the castle?
So you haven't forgotten me.
No, ma'am. No way. I did not forget about you.
I shouldn't put my guest on the spot. Moving on. How is Cartethyia?
She's okay.
She needs time.
Understandable. Her transition back to mortal life is a drastic departure from her former existence. Now, I suppose I should thank you.
What's this?
Blood Pact's pledge. A symbol of the unbreakable pact
She giving me something?
between you and the Fisalia family.
A little trinket?
Each head of the family is entitled to one.
We're bonded.
Only one.
We're bonded. She
You
picked me.
vanquished the Threnodian and brought peace at last to the Fisalias. You should have it. Consider this a token of gratitude.
Is that the only one?
You wish for more?
Mm.
Or is there something else you'd have me do?
I'm still thinking. It's a Fleurdelys response.
Though, of course, I may change my mind at any moment.
As you're entitled to.
So, you do well to visit often.
Mm-hmm. I will.
Before I forget, Imperator left a message.
For you.
Tell me.
From this day forth, you are free.
I'll remember that.
Will you tell the others?
I've spent so long preparing for this day. A few more will hardly make a difference.
I'll take my leave then.
More tea before you go.
Wow. Wow. I thought that the story was really quite good. Oh, this is the new sword. This is the new sword. Wonderful. I thought that the story was really, really quite good. I enjoyed it a lot, and that thing's gonna bug me. I'm gonna go ahead and whack it.
Why
If I
not
can.
savor this?
I really, really enjoyed the story. I thought it was very interesting. I thought the music was fantastic. I thought the animation was fantastic. There was so much animation and little art panels and stuff throughout this update that I thought was really, really well done. Especially the ending animations was just absolutely incredible. It seemed like they shifted into like a different art style there for a second that I really, really enjoyed, and I thought it was good. I enjoyed the balance of characters in this update. I think that they did a pretty masterful job, honestly, of not baiting people with Cantarella, because she was a very big part of this update. But Cartethyia was indeed the star of this update, and I think that they told her story along with Fleurdelys' story very, very well. And I was sad for them, and I was worried for them, and I thought that that whole story was executed quite well. I think the length was good. This is around the length, about 3.5 hours is, you know, really what I'm looking for. in a main story continuation. I think that's the perfect amount of time. I think the pacing was a little it wasn't my favorite. I thought that the puzzles weren't like super compelling. Like, we did learn lots of lore along the way, and exploring the areas was interesting, but like knowing that we were going to slot in all 3 of the swords, you know, it wasn't particularly compelling. It wasn't a very compelling objective. I think that there could have been more interesting ways to get us to explore the new area, but the new area is really quite cool. Aero Rover is fun from what I played as well. Cantarella is fun from what I played as well. Low-key, just want to take one more chance to remind everybody, I have C2, R1, Cantarella, okay, because she slays. And I thought that this update was really wonderful. But thank you so much for checking out my playthrough of Wuthering Waves version 2.2, the full main story. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and please take care of yourselves, be good, and bye-bye now. Have a good rest of your day.